Hey guys, Heather here with Rebuilding Together Hudson Valley. I'm here with John Myron with Go Mini's Moving and Portable Storage. We are in Paterson, New York. However, they do service the Hudson Valley, specifically Dutchess County, which is awesome. They are recently brand new sponsors of ours, and we really want to just showcase their work, what they do, and learn a little bit about them. So, John, can you just tell us about yourself, but also tell us about Go Minis?
Absolutely. My name is John Myron. I'm the general manager for Gomini's Moving and Portable Storage, primarily New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. We're a locally owned and operated portable storage company specializing in residential and commercial moving and storage for projects, renovation, construction, and restoration. So it's great to be here.
Nice.
Appreciate you coming out
Yeah, of course.
getting to know us. So a little bit about Go Minis. We're a division of Clancy Relocation and Logistics located out of Paterson, New York. Their portable storage division. John started as a dealer in 2005 when Go Minis got first started and transferred over to a franchise model in 2012. John has sat on the board of directors and he's helped grow Go Minis. We're currently one of the largest Go Minis franchises in the country with about 1,125 containers. Yeah, it's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yep. Yep.
Cool. Awesome. And what about you yourself? Like,
Me.
are you, tell us about
Yeah.
just a little bit about you.
So I grew up in the area, probably about 10 minutes from here in Paterson as well. I was born in Danbury, Connecticut. Graduated from SUNY Oneonta, which is a New York State school, about 3 hours northwest of here. Criminal justice and sociology majors, so nothing to do with portable storage at all. But I started out as a technician for a fire safety company back in 2013 when I graduated college, and eventually took over as the general manager for that as well. Unfortunately, COVID had a say in how we were going to operate, and we had to shutter the business in 2021. But I was able to make the transition over to Clancy and Go Minis in 2022, and it's been a ride ever since.
Yeah, you've got a really great team, really great support. The operation out here is a lot bigger than I thought. Because you do have a small team. It's small but mighty.
Yes.
But it's huge, and I'll make sure to show you guys around the facility too and do a video.
Yep.
Because it's a massive setup out here.
Yes.
So typically how this works is I have my get to know our sponsors bucket where I ask 1,000 questions, but like me and my brain is, I had it all ready to go, and then I left the office without it. But I know the fan favorites, so I'm going to ask those. Sure. Starting with the one that everybody loves, which is you can only bring one tool, one item to a zombie apocalypse. What is it going to be?
For a zombie apocalypse?
Yes. Think of everything that you need to survive a zombie apocalypse, not just killing zombies. You have to be particular about what tool you'd have.
What am I going to bring? That's a great question.
I know, and everyone loves it.
Yeah. I mean, if I can get like a portable like water filtration thing that I can carry like in a knapsack or yeah. Because I think water would probably be not only an essential survival thing, but it's a good trading commodity.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually really smart. The trading thing has not come up yet.
Until someone robs me.
Would you like mostly hide from the zombies? A lot of the people that have answered this have bring a weapon of some sort that can be used in other purposes.
I mean, just from all the zombie shows and movies that I've seen, inevitably you do have to deal with them. Yes. So I mean, yeah, I guess I can't really fight with a water filtration system, but if I can elude them for as long as I can, I think water will probably be my best means of surviving.
I think that's good. That's smart. I like that. The other one that people really like that's a fan favorite is you could only have one item on a deserted island. What would that be? It's a little bit different. You're not being attacked.
Yeah. So I'd still probably go with the water filtration thing or something for a fire starter.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That'd probably be.
Another one we have, and I personally like to ask this too, is what does community mean to you, but also to Go Minis? So two separate, community to John and community to Go Minis.
Absolutely. So I'll go with myself first. going into college and joining my fraternity Phi Kappa Psi, one of the pillars of the foundation and the organization is community service. They're based upon assisting and supporting people who need help. It's how we were founded, um, and it's what our chapters across the country proactively go out and try to do. So
Okay.
um,
Good.
we did a lot of community service work through my 4 years at college, mainly through Habitat for Humanity, food drives, clothing drives, assistance with historical societies, preservation of the towns and cities, namely architecture and important events, places, and such for the locals. Um, and it just felt really good at the end of the day, whether your hands were dirty or you had spent the entire day putting in this work for people. It just felt really rewarding
Yeah.
knowing that you've made a difference
Yeah.
and being able to help someone that maybe just didn't have the time or the means to help themselves, and
Yeah.
just being a good neighbor. It really spoke to myself as an individual. But then when I came here for Clancy, speaking with John in my second interview, it became really, really known that John's a community guy.
Yeah.
First and foremost, he's about giving back. He's about helping the community that's helped him become so successful. So any chance that he gets to support a local business or a local event or charity or someone that just might be having a hard time in the present moment, he's there for it. So being able to find a business that I can relate to on that
Yeah.
side of things, and also having the freedom from John to be able to make a difference how I see fit
Nice.
with the Go Minis division
Yeah.
is even more important to me. So
Yeah.
I love where we're at, and I love that I have a boss who also feels the same way.
Yeah, and supports you on that mission. That is
Hmm.
really cool.
Yeah.
What I guess drew you to our organization in terms of that impact? Was there something very specific of our mission of rebuilding? Is it something else? Is it
Mhm.
the community aspect of our organization? Is it just the homeowner support and change? What was it?
There are a lot of aspects about rebuilding together, specifically Hudson Valley, that I was really drawn to. Being that we've provided portable storage containers to homeowners that have had projects like this going on, but maybe more so on the DIY side.
Yeah.
It was cool knowing that we can collaborate and partner with a group of people who were dedicated to helping folks out.
Yeah.
Whether it's
Yeah.
just tidying up the house or helping out fix things that, just increase the quality of life of someone who just
Yeah.
can't do it on their own. I think that's what community is all about, and that's what we do as good neighbors. And
Yeah.
in the time right now that we're all in, where struggling is a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
prevalent than it used to be, it's important that we all take into consideration that our neighbor might be struggling. If there's something
Yeah.
we can do to help out, that's what we should be trying to do.
Awesome.
And I think your organization doing that proactively within uh, our neighborhoods
Yeah.
is great. And so that's why we want to be a part of it. And that's what drew me to you guys. Um, we've done projects like that with other church organizations and such. So
Yeah.
when I saw Darcy present at the BNI meeting that we were at, I knew right away that it was something that I wanted to get involved in
Yeah.
with you guys.
Yeah.
So
It's really rewarding too on that, when you were talking about that reward, that feeling afterwards, especially your experience in college, because we just had National Rebuilding Day. And you would think, because it was like the one day last week that it was pouring down rain, like we were
Of
cloud
course.
coverage, nothing, you think that would sour or defeat any of the purpose behind it, and it wasn't. And the homeowners were so just kind and nice and grateful and support, and all the volunteers. It was just interesting to see throughout the downpour of rain, people were still feeling that rewarding feeling of helping people, and it was really nice. I have a fun question, and it's twofold, because I'm going to ask you one, if it give me 3 words that describe who you are, and then I'm going to ask you again, but from the perspective of your team.
Oh my goodness.
You
Okay.
would describe
Okay.
you.
All right. Okay. Personally, let's see. We'll go
What you think of yourself.
what I think of myself.
Yeah.
Um,
And then if I went out and asked Dana,
okay.
what would she
I
say?
think you'd get the same. Yeah. So I'll go with fair.
Okay.
I'll go with innovative.
Okay.
And I will go with a third one. Fair, innovative. I'd like to say trustworthy.
Okay. Okay. You'd like to say it.
I'd like to say, yep. It's important. It's building trust.
It's building, yeah,
Yep.
I get it. I get it.
Key factor.
And now your team.
Mm-hmm.
What would your team say?
What would a team say? Well, we can go ask Dana after this, but I think they'd say responsible,
Okay.
proactive,
Okay.
and again, I'd probably go with like fair or reasonable.
Nice.
Yeah.
All great qualities. Nobody's ever said anything bad.
Yeah,
So,
let's hope.
Like they have not.
Let's hope. Yeah.
It's always good to see what people
Absolutely.
say.
Yeah.
If you were to have either tacos or pizza for the rest of your life,
Tacos.
I didn't even. Okay, I was going
It's
to have a
tacos.
two-parter of like, what if it was only like basic tacos and a basic cheese pizza? Still
go
taco.
with tacos.
Okay,
Yep.
still tacos.
Tacos.
Now, is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
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 I agree. It is not a sandwich.
not a
A hot
sandwich.
dog is a completely separate thing.
Yeah.
You people who think that hot dogs are sandwiches, I will say this.
Yep.
You are wrong.
Yeah, I've been around 34 years now, and I've never heard it referred to as a sandwich. So the probability of it being a sandwich, I can't imagine it being greater than one. So
Nice.
no.
Well, one last question.
Sure.
And we'll wrap it up. Is what is one thing that even your coworkers may not know about you? What is one thing that you're comfortable sharing with yourself that nobody knows? A fun fact. You know, maybe you play the flute on the side, or you know.
Let's see. I mean, like they probably know just from emails that I've CC'd them on and everything. But I love to write.
Okay.
I love to write.
Wow. Wait, like fiction, nonfiction?
Yeah,
like
short stories,
okay.
excerpts, just little things that I'll catch on. In college, I took accelerated English courses, and I took like a mastery challenge, is what they called it. So they give you a bit of information, and you challenge the class. You don't take the class, you challenge it.
Okay.
And you take the final right then and there. And I did that for a bunch of my English classes.
Ooh, gosh.
But I loved it. I love writing. It's a form
intimidating.
of intimidating.
Gosh. Like,
no, it was, one of the things that my dad had always taught me when I was younger was that, writing, being able to write well, being able to write legibly, and being able to express your thoughts, decisions, and ideas clearly to others is like learning another language. It's like we can all speak, but sometimes it's not always perceived that way or communicated that way. So I took a real interest in being able to write really well, legibly, and it just translated to, I liked reading as well when I was younger, so I still do.
Reading's great.
Reading is great.
Reading is great.
When you find the time,
read.
It's definitely, you should do it.
Yeah.
I just fell in love with being able to write and express myself that way. And
okay, one more question. What are you reading right now?
What am I reading right now? I don't actually have something that I'm reading right now.
I've got Rex.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We're starting the RTHV Go Minis book club next week, so
exactly.
We will start posting up what we're reading every week.
First session Tuesday.
First session.
Tune in.
Yes. All right. Thanks, John. Really
Thanks,
appreciate it. Please call them for any of your moving and storage needs. Like I said, they're an exceptional team. They're so friendly and sweet and helpful. Those are the things that I look for.
Friendly, sweet, helpful. Those are the three.
Yeah, those are the three. Friendly, sweet, and helpful.
Love it.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Take